Lord, that was a bad thing. Hi, everybody. I screwed up. So, your boy hit the wrong button and ended the podcast by accident. So it's all good. I took accountability. The guys whooped my butt. We're moving on. So, did someone just leave us now? All right. So here we go. Just make sure everything's cleared on my phone. All right. We were talking about the Sunday night game with the Falcons having to go against what was it? Or not the Falcons. Well, Sunday night game this coming week is Minnesota versus the Falcons.
Right.
So it's going to be prime time. That means we get to hear Carrie Underwood sing. Chris Collinsworth and his freaking family is going to be there, giving us that weird look and stuff. But anyway, before we go into that, let's talk about last night's game. Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry versus the Buffalo Bills with Josh Allen and Cook. And, a lot of people probably went to bed at the 5-minute mark. And I wouldn't be angry at you because, it was something that looked like it was going down. But, guys, what did you think about this game? And, Ron, I don't know if you ever got to finish your point, so we'll let you finish or let you speak your point. And then, Ladarius, we're coming to you, brother.
I was saying, Derrick Henry, you've been in the NFL way too long. If you cannot get another yard, fall down to the ground. You see what I'm saying? You the one that let Buffalo back into the game by fumbling the football. Can we all agree on that?
Yeah.
It just, you got to do better. Now, John Harbaugh, you should be on the hot seat. Your shit should be burning by now. But I let little Darius take over the rest.
Look at you sound like you're just excited about this. Ladarius, you might even want to come on camera for this one, brother. Come on. Let's hear it. Get the scrolls out. Get the Diet Thunder ready.
Okay.
Dr. Thunder.
Now, I made this point last season.
Mm-hmm.
I was very clear.
Mm-hmm.
I said, we're talking about, let's fire Mike Tomlin. Well, let's get rid of Mike Tomlin. 0 losing seasons. His only downfall is that he has a losing record in the playoffs. In the words of Ron, whoop-de-doo. Okay? In the grand scheme of things. But let's talk about John Harbaugh here. John Aloysius Maleficent Harbaugh.
Aloysius.
17 blown double-digit second half leads. That's the most by any head coach since 1991. The 15-point lead they blew last night, that's tied for the 4th highest lead blown in franchise history. And we're not calling for this man's job. Oh, well, he does great in the postseason. He's 13-11 in the playoffs. 2 wins above 500. 2 losing seasons. And a Super Bowl. Mike Tomlin. 8-11 in the playoffs, so I acknowledge that. 0 losing seasons. And he was hired the year before John Harbaugh. So he's been there. This is his 19th season.
Yep.
But yet I don't hear anybody in Baltimore. I hear a few, but not like the national media. The national media is like, all I'm hearing is, Mike Tomlin, shut up. The resumes are the same, stands the playoff record. Y'all gonna tell me with the all-time straightest face, and I said this last season when Mike Tomlin If Mike Tomlin was fired tomorrow, half the league would fire their coach if they could think about if they could get Mike Tomlin. And that includes the Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah, yeah.
If you knew you had a shot at Mike Tomlin, you'd fire your head coach. Would you fire your head coach for John Harbaugh?
Hell no.
Go ahead.
And then they're like, oh, Darius White, he has a generational quarterback in Lamar Jackson. And you're telling me that with 17 blown double digits, half the stadium was empty at halftime.
Yeah.
They're like, oh man, this game's over. It's 40-25. There's no way. And Josh Allen said, hold my beer. And came back. You know what Josh Allen did? All Josh Allen did was go 33 of 46, 384 yards, 2 touchdowns, and by the way, he rushed 1 too. Lamar did his job. Lamar was efficient. 14-19, 209, 2 touchdowns. Derrick Henry was Derrick Henry. Everybody did their job, and I'm not even going to hold the fumble against because the all-time greats fumble. I'm not going to hold that against because I can argue some running. Listen, if you're a running back, you haven't fumbled once, then you're lying. It's the moment in which he fumbled that makes the moment bigger. But nonetheless, the fact of the matter is, I rarely hear the national media say, is John Harbaugh the right coach? Well, here's the Super Bowl. So does Mike Tomlin. But I'm not accusing the chat. I'm not accusing nobody on this panel. Because I made this point last year.
Yeah, you did.
That y'all talking about y'all want to fire Mike Tomlin? We need to start having fire John Harbaugh conversation. Because I'll tell you right now, if he can't get this team over the hump into a Super Bowl, listen, the Chargers fired Marty Schottenheimer, one of the greatest coaches. They went 14-2. He got, you know why he got fired? Not because of the record, because his kicker couldn't kick.
Yep.
They lost to New England in San Diego, and then they hired Norv Turner. Which, by the way, I'll give you a hint, America. I'll lean into the microphone. Yeah, they never got to 14 wins.
No.
I think they got close to 10 or 11, but they never got 14. So it's not unprecedented to fire a coach with a winning record. I'm tired of Lamar. No, Lamar literally did everything possible. That defense blew it. Let's talk about that defense. I don't know what the hell Jair Alexander was doing. Was he on his phone playing Animal Crossing or was he playing Tetris? I don't know what the hell he was doing. Keon Coleman getting a catch.
Whew.
Dalton Kid, but yet, all I hear, can Lamar get? No, the better question is, can John Harbaugh, who's going to probably be a Hall of Fame coach, where the hell is the outcry for this man not to lose his job? I'm tired of this fire. Mike Tomlin, they were down against the Jets, but let me check my notes. They won the game.
Yep.
Their kicker, Chris Boswell, kicked it from 60. He probably could have kicked it from 65.
Yep.
It's like the only argument. Listen, Mike Tomlin has a losing record in the playoffs. He has a Super Bowl. You know who else has a Super Bowl? Yeah, John Harbaugh. But why do I hear? Now you're going to start hearing, listen, John Harbaugh, fire, resign. I don't give a damn what you do. Because when it comes to the postseason, listen, you know what? You know who you remind me of? And you remind me of A-Rod. Okay? A-Rod was great in the regular season, but this guy couldn't hit the blind side of a barn in the postseason. I think he was hovering around the Mendoza line, around 200. But yet, John Harbaugh, he's a great coach. So is Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin did it. This is post Ben Roethlisberger. No matter how you feel about him personally, it just goes to show you what makes his job even better. He won with dudes who are no longer with the team. Russell Wilson is it for the Giants. Justin Fields was on the Jets. He got Aaron Rodgers. Okay, he's stuck with 86-year-old Aaron Rodgers on his team. And all I keep hearing is that, oh, Mike Tomlin, should he be fired? Listen, Pittsburgh, and you know why Pittsburgh ain't, you know what? Listen, if you're a Pittsburgh fan, if you're listening, great, because I want y'all to hear this. You see, they're an example of a franchise who don't have to listen to their fans, because you know why? They've had 3 coaches since the inception of the franchise.
Mm-hmm.
And every one of those coaches have at least 1 Lombardi trophy. Chuck Noll has 4. I think they know what they're doing. So if Mike Tomlin was this bad of a coach that I keep hearing about, they'd have fired him 2 seasons ago. What's the difference between Baltimore and Pittsburgh besides geography? They're the same. The only difference is one team has Lamar Jackson. This man is wasting Lamar Jackson's prime. 2-time MVP. He finished second in the voting last year.
Some say he should have won.
I sit here and make the case. Maybe on that 4th down, you're up to. Maybe you should have went for it. Maybe. You're playing Buffalo. Your ass is not playing the Cleveland Browns. Go for it. Respectfully to Cleveland Browns, go for it. I cannot believe we're having the conversation. John Harbaugh's got to eat that. 17 blown leads in the second half. And he's been on the job, 18 seasons? So he's averaging 1 blown lead a game his entire career.
He's good for one.
Listen, yeah, he's due. It's like this. What this man does is like, remember when the Yankees had that 3-1 lead of the ALCS?
Oh, I remember. Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Hey, Grady Little, you remember that too, pal? Remember you should have took out Pedro? Remember? He had 100. Oh, what did you do? Oh no, we'll keep him in the game, and you lost the series. Like, oh, how is it possible? Because it's no different here. Baltimore with the lead and John Harbaugh as your head coach. That's a conversation. And out of the major sports, the head coach of the national NFL head coach has more decisions to make to get it right because it's lesser games. The games are much more important. There's 82 games in basketball, 162 in Major League Baseball. Percentage-wise, a coach or manager's impact in those games, 10% maybe. When it comes to the playoffs, it's different. That's when the role of a manager and a head coach in the NBA matters. In NFL, it matters every week. There's limited games. So this is why when I say John Harbaugh, like, I'm not saying Baltimore is still not a Super Bowl contender. I'm not saying that. I'm sorry, I may take up this much time. But my point is
No. You speak. This is what I wanted. You please.
Because this is the conversation that needs to be had in Baltimore. You can listen. You can go 14-3, 13-4. That's super. That's great. But can you win when it counts? Stop saying, oh, Lamar comes up short. John Harbaugh comes up short. 1 Super Bowl, okay? You know what that is? That's that's like Lou Bega walking around singing Mambo No. 5 everywhere he goes. Hey, where's your second hit? Oh, that's right. You don't have one. I'm not knocking Lou Bega. Lou Bega's still making money off of Mambo No. 5. Lost Del Rio's making money off the Macarena. Okay, Ray Parker Jr. is making money off of Ghostbusters. Yeah, I'm not knocking if you have a one-hit wonder, but at some point, the people want more.
Yeah.
Okay? It's like if you're in a relationship, your spouse, they're going to want more. Because if you keep doing the same thing, they're like, well, can you do anything else? It's like a magician who can only pull a rabbit out of his hat. Oh, we can do the one. I don't know. I just bought it yesterday. Like, what else can, like, come on. We're sitting here that's the conversation. Mike Tomlin has never had a losing season in the city of Pittsburgh. John Harbaugh had 2. The only difference between either one of them is Mike Tomlin's 8-11 in the playoffs. John Harbaugh's 13-11. But yet all I hear is, is Mike Tomlin done? Is John Harbaugh done in Baltimore? Okay, let me tell you something. Listen, losing the defensive coordinator, their head coach. Listen, he left and took the Seahawks job, Mike McDonald. Let me tell you how important coordinators are. Go ask the Detroit Lions. They lost 2, and they got ran out of Lambeau.
Yep.
They look lost from the opening whistle.
Yeah.
Baltimore has looked lost defensively since losing Mike McDonald. Offensively, okay, they're okay there. They're fine. When you have Lamar Jackson, you're doing something good for yourself. But the penultimate point is, and I'll say this before wrapping up. Listen, all I hear Pittsburgh like, fire. Y'all want to fire Mike Tomlin? You go around the head. He'll have a job quicker than y'all have. Well, listen, he'll have a job the minute he leaves the building.
I'll tell you.
His agent's going to get at least 10, 15 calls. He could, if you fire him, or if he says, you know what, I don't need this. He pulls a Danny Glover. I'm too old for it, and he just walks away.
It'd be funny if he slapped somebody on the way out.
I'm like, Mike Tomlin is a Hall of Fame coach, and y'all want to run him out of Pittsburgh, but y'all ain't trying to run your boy John Harbaugh. Listen, y'all need to tell y'all coach, stop blowing leads. Okay, it's like the baseball club. He's blowing. Like, listen, you're up 9 runs in the 9th inning. You should win the game. Even you can give up 5 runs and still win the game.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is not give up 10. That's all you gotta do.
Mm-hmm.
Don't give up 10 runs. And you know what John Harbaugh says? Oh, it's easy. John Harbaugh will put the first baseman on the mound. Oh, we gotta save our arms for next week. There is no next week. It's game 7. What are you doing? We win the game. We get 3 days off before the World Series. What the hell are you talking about? Resting your pitcher?
Oh my God.
Hey, let's walk this guy. What? You have 9-run lead. You can literally give up 2 grand slams and still win the game. John, a 15-point lead. Even the fans were like, I don't know, but listen, as a franchise, we know about having leads and blowing them. It's like, listen, Josh Allen MVP, and y'all, but listen. All I'm saying is, I want to hear that same energy about John Harbaugh that I've been hearing about Mike Tomlin for the last couple of seasons. Because literally, Mike Tomlin didn't get Aaron Rodgers to the 11th hour. We all walking around here thinking Mason Rudolph is going to be the starting quarterback, and like, Jesus Christ, Mike Tomlin was like, come on. Like, he's like, again? Like the same Mason Rudolph who looked like cheeks with Tennessee. That Mason Rudolph? The guy, oh yeah, he used to play here. Yeah, that's great.
There's a reason why he used to play here.
There's a reason why y'all got rid of him. Oh, let's bring him back. Why? Because y'all sat around and didn't have a plan. And I always contend they should have kept Justin Fields. If you're going to get rid of Russ, cool. You should have kept Justin Fields. Because I've said that Justin Fields is a viable starting quarterback in the National Football League.
Mm-hmm.
He may have lost.
Yeah,
he may have lost, but I think he's going to have a good year. He's going to really perform there.
And so before I say this, before I'll stop talking, is that all I want is the same energy. It's like y'all said, like, it's not about race. It's about numbers. It's about facts. All I said, I've heard more people want Mike Tomlin to go than John Harbaugh. What the hell has he done so special? Oh, he won a Super Bowl. You know who won one too? Mike Tomlin. You know who had a Super Bowl too? Brian Billick.
Okay. Say that name again.
Brian Billick.
Kirk Cousins as a kicker.
It's like this. At the end of the day, why has this man got a job? Because listen, if he goes to the playoffs and does the same chicanery and can't get over the hump, because what we saw Sunday night was a preview of potentially the AFC Championship game. Yeah. They're going to face each other in the playoffs in some capacity, whether it's divisional round, wild card, whatever. So if you don't get it right, you better hope that this game is held in Baltimore. Because listen, if that game's in Buffalo again, John Harbaugh needs to go to LinkedIn and update his resume, update his profile.
They better hope they don't see Buffalo in the playoff.
So and I'm like Joe Clark, and that's all I gotta say.
All right, gotta say this for you, man. Because first of all, everything you said, I believe in, and I'm with you.
Me too.
And here's the thing: it was funny. I was watching the NBC sports final, how they talked about kind of review the game on Peacock.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to go there. Although there's an awesome picture of Ladarius. That's all I'm saying. Riding an animal. But anyway, triumphantly. And I believe he's going to ride that same animal to face Harbaugh. Harbaugh lost the game on 4th and 3. Hopefully he learns to close out. Can't leave Mahomes, Allen, and Lamar, or Aaron Rodgers with 1 minute left to just get a field. Totally right.
Exactly, Buck Player. That's my whole point. That's the whole point. Thank you.
Let me say this. Shout out to Buck Flair is a Tampa Bay fan. And yesterday, Buck Flair was like, Ron, that was a good game. I was like, it is what it is. You know, I was pissed around this time. But
well, you never shout me out on the show, but it's okay. Sorry. It's all right. Just being King Petty. Yeah. Just say. I went over the transcripts and I don't recall. No, go ahead. Continue on, Ron.
I forgot what I was going to say now. See?
Ron, you got to be prepared, Ron. Ron, listen. You think it's a Ron? You think it's a fastball? It's gonna be a slider. All right, it's gonna be a knuckleball. It's gonna be a curveball.
Keep on.
I've been keeping on for a while, and I think I'm doing pretty good.
But anyway, shout out to Buck Flair. Yeah,
and no shout out to his colleague. Okay, go ahead.
Shout out to Ladarius too.
No. I felt like I had to force you to do it.
Big shout out to Ladarius. Big shout out to Ron. My people. I love these guys.
My people. What do you mean, my people?
Well, you're like my brothers, my people. I mean, it's all good. It's not like
yeah. It's all good. Ron, on the other hand, I don't know. I got to talk to my agent about some things.
All right. Well,
I need to talk to my agent too.
My agent won't return my phone call. All right, so look, here we go. I watched the show because I kind of wanted to see what they were saying. Because when I read what Ladarius wrote, I'm like, I need to see what happened in this game.
Mm-hmm.
And they were talking about the defensive coordinator for the Ravens not being aggressive, not being. And the whole time I'm listening to this, I swear I felt like I had Ladarius on my shoulder because I kept going, wait a minute, this is a pretty big collapse. And we just going to act like John Harbaugh gets no blame? Because literally what they were doing was doing exercises on how not to blame Jim Harbaugh in this season. Or John Harbaugh through this whole time. Look, my thing is this. Do I want him fired? No, but is there a case for him to be fired more than Mike Tomlin? Yeah. I think Mike Tomlin, with what he's had to deal with, Mike Tomlin is at the, to me, he would have the way of saying, if he decided no more, that's on him.
Right.
Okay, if he said, man, fuck Pittsburgh, I'm out. He has every right. Now, when I look at John Harbaugh, I'm looking like Ladarius said, you got Lamar Jackson. Not one time. You got a 2-time MVP. Should have won the MVP the 3rd time. Or there are some people that would debate he should have been the MVP for the 3rd time.
Right.
My thing is this. He should have, you got to stand up to that. Lamar is hitting that proverbial wall, and the Ravens haven't delivered.
But
I mean, remember the year where they had home field and they went against the Chiefs? What did they do? Everything they normally would never do. Like that first drive, they ran it down to Chiefs' throats, dominated, and then the next drives, they were throwing it all over the place. It was like, what?
When Baltimore gonna fire somebody? Besides I think if you just fire John Harbaugh, it won't do no good. You need to fire everybody on that coaching staff. That's what I think.
Go ahead, Ladarius.
Oh no, go ahead.
No, go ahead, because I'm trying to think of my point. So,
no, I see your point, Ron, but to me, this is a leadership issue.
Right.
Like, obviously, you can fire John Harbaugh. Like, I'm not advocating fire him. All I'm saying is that I still, here's the thing. The general manager has done a great job because he learned under Ozzie Newsome, who his final 1st round pick was some guy named Lamar Jackson.
Right.
So my point is that it's John Harbaugh. I want the same standards for guys. They're both of them are Hall of Fame coaches. But I'm tired of hearing the rhetoric of fire Tomlin and not fire Harbaugh. Because it seems that with the national media, that's all I hear. But I ask Pittsburgh, I tell Pittsburgh fans, if you fire Tomlin, who's the head coach you have in mind? Like who wants to come to a job? They don't have a quarterback. They're kind of getting older on defense. Like who wants to take that job? It's not an attractive job. Mike Tomlin has had. Go ahead.
I'll read you on that. I'm on your side when it comes to that. But what I'm saying, don't just fire John Harbaugh, clean house.
Well, hold on.
From the staff.
Well, yeah. Well, obviously, when a head coach goes, the staff may or may not be retained. That's not the issue because that kind of goes hand in hand.
Right.
But my point is that with John Harbaugh, you just need, just like what we saw with Bill Belichick, like you just need a fresh voice because Bill Belichick has 6 Super Bowls. It's like you're not going to get any better than that. 6 Super Bowls and 9 appearances, great. So it's like a relationship. They were like he was with the Patriots for over 2.5 decades. Like John Harbaugh's been with the team 18 years. At some point, if John Harbaugh can't figure it out, I think John Harbaugh has to do the right thing and just step aside. Yeah. Because I don't believe in firing. I'm not going to be like, Jerry Jones, when he took over the Cowboys, this man had the balls to fire Tom Landry. Instead of letting Tom Landry hey, step aside, no, he fired him. And I believe that some coaches deserve a little bit more decorum.
Right.
And that's how I feel about John. I'm sitting. All I'm saying is that I understand it. But I'm he's if you want to fire him, I say give him the chance to step aside and let somebody else give the respect. Because like I said, my penultimate point is I just want the same energy. Because at some point we've seen baseball managers fired because they can't win in the postseason. They're not terrible managers. They're great 162, but when it comes to like playoff time, some are good, some are not so good. And it's why, like, why does Joe Torre, like with the Yankees, why is he so good? Because he knew how to manage the Yankees roster under the pressure. It's like with Bobby Cox for Atlanta. He stuck around. He was great because postseason. Like maybe we could argue they could have had more World Series. Like sure, but the point is that Bobby knew, like, hey, I'm good. I'm a Hall of Famer. I can step aside. That's what John Harbaugh has to understand. A change of pace is not the worst thing in the world. Because if you can't get this team over the hump, somebody else could. That's my point. But I see what you're saying, Ron. But like when you fire a coach, it kind of the staff kind of goes with him as well.
Right. But if you look at the coaching staff, they'll be like, oh, I want to keep him. I want to keep clean motherfucking house.
But hold on. If we're talking, all right, now we're going into a different conversation because if they decide to, think about what the Bucks here when Tony Dungy left. What was the one guy that John Gruden wanted to keep? Monty Kiffin.
Right.
Yeah.
And you know what? It was the greatest idea he had. Because why? Yeah. I'm not trying to build it. I'm just trying to take it to that next level.
To the next. Yeah.
And there's people maybe on that staff in the Ravens that are good at their job. It's just, hey, or like someone looks at Todd Monken and goes, you know what? I can work with him. Let me focus on the defense and let him do the offense. And if they decide that, that's perfectly fine.
Right.
Because you could do that. Look, the Ravens' problem right now is the fact they're really good, or they're really good for the past few years. But now the question is, if Kansas City's coming down, if we're thinking Kansas City's coming down, someone needs to come up for that spot.
See,
and Kansas or the Ravens and the Bills were the top two teams in that conversation.
Right.
And you had them down 15 points with 5 minutes to go. You lost the game. This is the stuff that happens when people look at you and go, and this is why I'm with Ladarius. People should be looking at John Harbaugh, not the defensive coordinator.
Well,
I don't think it's on this guy totally.
But what I'm saying is, okay, who is the OC for Baltimore?
Todd Monken, Georgia.
Where Todd Monken come from?
Georgia.
Okay. How did Todd Monken do at Georgia?
Well, last 2 years he won the championship with our team, so I guess he did pretty good.
But did they point a stick at him and say, hey, you got to do better. You got to do this. You see what I'm saying? People should not question what you good at. You should already show, hey, I'm the shit at this. We should not got to say, oh, well, they need a new OC because
I agree with this one.
You see what I'm saying? We should not got to keep on pointing a stick at you saying, hey, you got to do better. You got to do this.
Okay, but Ron, what we're saying is that, and maybe I'm just misunderstanding, so it could be me. What I'm hearing is like you're saying don't look at the coordinators, but what I'm saying is I'm not talking about the coordinators. I've actually not even bringing them up because my thing is what Ladarius talked about was there's a history with John Harbaugh.
Right.
And if we're talking about if people are so hung up on Mike Tomlin saying, oh, he's just average. Oh, he's just look, then let's do the ultimate test. You give Mike Tomlin you give Mike Tomlin Lamar.
Right.
And you give John Harbaugh Rudolph, whack-a-mole Rudolph. You give him Russell Wilson on one leg. I don't think the Ravens are as successful with the way Lamar has. And look, they had Flacco, they had that moment, but they got Lamar at a very good point where it didn't dip to the team's expectations.
Right. I with y'all on that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
to me,
and there's no ill will. We're just
right.
talking. So okay.
To me, John Harbaugh, Jim, both of them should go back to college. I don't like that one of them, but they're another.
Jim ain't gonna be able to come back.
Yeah. Jim ain't going, but Jim's cooked till 2035.
Right. Yeah. So I've been saying he should get fired. I've been saying it.
Yeah.
I mean, what you done besides Ray Lewis and then left? What you had done? How can you prove yourself? You got a top 3 quarterback in the NFL. What you had done as the team? Nothing. And I understand where Ladarius coming from because we hear this shit all the damn time. You want to fire one of the best quarterbacks in Pittsburgh, but you giving the piece of shit in Baltimore another chance.
I just found it funny because I knew kind of where Ladarius was going to go.
Right.
And it's like, when I watched that press conference and I watched the stuff, it's like they're talking about how, well, John Harbaugh's going to have to really, rally the guys, let them focus on see stuff. And I'm going, these guys are literally jumping over themselves to kind of point out the defense coordinator.
Right.
But that's what I was talking about. I wasn't talking about, but it threw me, it not threw me off, but it made me just kind of have that because of Ladarius' message. And we've talked about this many times. So I'm watching and I'm just going, these guys aren't even looking at Harbaugh to blame.
Right.
Ain't that something? Because hold on. I think he should have had blame.
Right.
There's no reason you give up, 15 points in less than 15, 16? How many points were it? But yeah, you gave up a lead within 5 minutes.
Right.
And it was a double-digit lead. Yes, there was a batted pass. Yes, there was a freak fumble. But doesn't your defense play?
Yeah.
Isn't that your calling card? Wasn't that your calling card? Because, man, for a long time, Baltimore was always about their defense.
Yes.
So, yeah, I think it's totally fair to put blame on Harbaugh, not on the defense coordinator. I thought that was weak sauce when I heard that.
Right. Of course. To me, I always known Baltimore as a defensive team first.
Mm-hmm.
Can we agree on that, Ladarius? To me, when you had every Ray Lewis, all Suggs, all this, their defense to me. That's what they're known for. They're not known for a top offense or this or that. They're known for defense. Now, you got a top 3, top 4, top 5 offense or whatever with top 3 quarterback in the NFL. Now, can they ever get back over the hump? Really, if they can't, go and clean house. We get all the other coaches years after year. Okay, stop giving these head coaches all the time. Go and clean house.
I can't argue. I mean, if you guys had to say who's the best coach in the NFL right now, who is it?
Ooh, Andy Reid.
All right. What about you, Ladarius? What do you say?
Yeah, I'd go Andy Reid, and I'd also make a case for potentially Mike Tomlin.
See, I have a 3-way tie. That's the problem. Well, I can bump the guy into second because Andy Reid to me is number 1, regardless.
Right.
And then Mike Tomlin, I get it's like this. I get what they say, but I still keep going back to my original argument. Look who he's stuck with.
But again,
what I say is look what he's stuck with and look at the results he comes with.
Right.
Think about this. The Falcons have been trying to get to the playoffs. The Falcons are trying to get to over 500 since 2017. Mike Tomlin has done that. Mike Tomlin has been to the playoffs. Mike Tomlin has gotten the team over 500. He may not have won a playoff game lately, but at least he's been there.
Right.
And we can't even get to that point.
Right. I want to ask y'all this. How much pull do Mike Tomlin got in us stats, if you know what I mean?
How much pull does he have with his team, you're thinking?
Asking? In the front office. We seen some head coaches don't got that much say so, but they a head coach. You see what I mean?
Yeah. But go ahead. Yeah, Ladarius, because I'm trying to figure this out myself.
No, I see where you're coming from, but here I'll make a counterpoint. A coach, there's two important relationships. There's three people in the organization that have to be on the same page.
Right.
That's important. It's the quarterback, the coach, and the general manager.
Right.
And for the case like the Kansas City Chiefs model, Brent Veach, the GM of the Chiefs, Andy Reid, head coach, Mahomes, the quarterback. If you look at the successful teams like the Patriots, Brady, Belichick in the front office when they had Scott Pioli. For Pittsburgh, it's the same model. Like Omar Khan, I think Omar Khan's still it's still Mike Tomlin. And the quarterback situation, listen, that's the exception. That's the reality. The reality is, I see what you're saying, Ron, but here's the thing. I'm pretty sure Tomlin and Khan has had conversations about quarterbacks.
Right.
And I believe that, and a part of me believes that, Mike Tomlin just wanted a guy, like, because they knew that they weren't going to try to sign Russ or Justin Fields because of maybe from the financial standpoint.
Right.
So they went out and got Aaron Rodgers.
Right.
Great coaches, the situation is this. What makes Mike Tomlin to me a great coach is that it's accountability. When he's on that podium, it's accountability. And coaches lose their job because they lack accountability. There's no, I'd argue this. Look at the Falcons. Are Raheem Morris and Terry Fontenot on the same page?
No.
These are questions that I ask.
What?
Simply because those to me are the three most important people. I'd argue it's quarterback, coach, and GM. And the fact of the matter is, you look at the situation, like even with Tampa Bay, they got the great GM situation.
What?
With Jason Litt, they got Todd Bowles is a solid head coach, and Baker Mayfield's a solid quarterback. It's like sometimes people, and listen, and then also I think Bud Fuller made the point, defense. You have to when you're looking at you need to have an identity.
What?
Pittsburgh has always been a defensive team. When they built this roster, they went out, they let Najee go because they had Jalen Warren. And they drafted that kid, I think it was Jalen, another kid, but Roshan Johnson, I think, or somebody like it.
And then the point is that Gainwell was making some plays.
And Kenneth Gainwell. And Dayball starting Russell almost at the door by knuckle. I think we're going to see, for the Giants, we're going to probably see, because that game for the Giants was bad. And I think with Brian Dayball, I think that while the GM is probably on the same page, I think Caleb Johnson, Iowa. Thank you, Buck. I knew it was something Johnson. Thank you. I knew it was a Big Ten school, and I knew the last name was Johnson. Thank you. And so Pittsburgh they make plans. They were willing to let go, knowing that when the draft, they knew it was a running back value draft. They got Caleb Johnson out of Iowa, so that made Najee Harris expendable. They have a plan. My whole point is that for Baltimore, it was like that. It's still that way today. But the problem is it's the head coach and the decision making.
Right.
Because like Andy Reid, like it's rare that to my memory where he's blown leads. Like when even if take away that Super Bowl that was just everybody seemed checked out.
Right.
And Philly just had their way. Like this may be the exception for Andy Reid coach team.
Right.
But nonetheless, they have a history of success. And it starts with having a great GM. You need a good coach and you need a franchise quarterback. Not just any quarterback.
Right.
A franchise quarterback.
And
Pittsburgh has been successful without a franchise quarterback since Ben Roethlisberger. And Ben Roethlisberger has not been there for over a decade.
Yeah.
But yet, Tomlin has sustained success because he just takes what he had. It's like this. It's like it reminds me of like my mom, God rest her soul. It's like you make do with what you have. Like if you have chicken, potatoes, you can fry the chicken, cut the taters up. You can have mashed potatoes. You can bake the chicken. The point is that you make do with what you have and make it work.
Right.
And that's what Mike Tomlin and the Pittsburgh have done. Because, like, listen, I'm not saying that. Listen, Aaron Rodgers ain't gonna be there in 2026. I'm gonna make that a safe bet.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is probably a one and done for him. So they're probably looking and they're probably evaluating Mason Rudolph, and but even in that case, I think there'll be another starting quarterback, because if Mason Rudolph was the guy, they wouldn't have had to pursue Aaron Rodgers. That's my theory.
Yeah,
that
you have the Ohio State quarterback too, if they want to go that route.
Yeah, you have Will Howard, so you're like, we don't have to go out, so they're going to probably build around. So they have a plan.
Right.
Pittsburgh has a plan. They're like, okay, Aaron Rodgers goes, Mason's not the guy. We'll see what Will Howard can do. And at some point, that's what great franchises do, and they've won despite of that.
Right.
But the reason why I harp on John Harbaugh, I don't think he's a terrible coach, is that listen. At some point, let's see. Bud Flair says, "Ravens, this is it for them. This O-line are gone. Another year. Oh, Lamar, how much? It's yeah. Bud Flair brings up a very key point in that statement.
Yeah,
Derrick Henry is another year older, and that offensive line, that core, like age matters. Like this is the concern for good teams. It's like the window is only going to be open for so long.
Right.
Like Buffalo's window feels a little bit more open.
Yeah,
it feels a little bit more open than it does Baltimore's window, and that's the part that I can see. It's like Bud Flair makes the point. Here's what I see. I can see Mike Tomlin stepping aside and away, and Harbaugh maybe having to get the old I don't want to use it, but like the old Bobby Bowden treatment, where you just got to push him out the door. Like listen, as a Gators, it's like listen, as a Gators fan, and I'm not supposed to like Florida State, but I'm like, man, they did Bobby dirty. Like this man, his name is on he's the best coach and you're just kind of like, hey, Bobby, that's what I think they got to do that with John Harbaugh. It's like he's not going to want to go. It's like, listen, John, we don't want to fire you. Just like with Belichick. Belichick wasn't fired. They just mutually separated, mutually part ways, as they say.
Crazy girlfriend.
Yeah, like listen, that's the whole thing. I don't think his girlfriend was alive when he won his first Super Bowl. That's not good.
Oh, yeah, that ain't a shot. That's a truth bomb right there.
And listen, and then by the way, like she could be a student at the college, if she don't have free tuition, then your contract is terrible. Like that, like get her an education. I believe in the value of education.
She shouldn't be on the sideline. That's just my opinion, by the way.
It's like why is she near Belichick? It's like, oh, man.
It's like why is she on the sideline? She's not a coach. I've never seen any football coach, wife or whatever, next to their coach. Like, honey,
I tell people, yeah. Oh, yeah. Remember, I want the cherry flavor. All right. We'll get it after the game. All right. It's like you never saw like we know Nick Saban's wife, but she's never on the sideline.
What?
Like it's but to wrap up my point,
Sorry,
I agree with Buck Flair. I can see a situation where I think Tomlin walks away, but I think Mike Tomlin out of the two will get more calls than Harbaugh.
Oh yeah,
because I think teams are monitoring that are going to monitor that situation because it's going to go like if they feel that they can get Mike Tomlin, they can and Bill Belichick still getting up, leave that man alone. Listen here, Buck. Listen, he might need listen, he might need some Tar Heel. He might need that Tar Heel flavored pill, to kind of help him with that situation as well. So I'm just listen. There we go. Oh wait, I can read the promo. Oh great, are we on? When you need the stamina to go all show long, and for Bill Belichick, you need to go 60 minutes over the course, or in Bill's case, if you need to go 5 minutes, or you need to go during halftime, which is about 15 minutes.
Just make sure you're not on the clock.
Yeah, get some Blue Chew, Tar Heel flavor.
Right there.
Chapel Hill's finest product.
That's
and let me tell you, and suit sponsored by Suit City here in Orlando. Thank you. Shout out to them for that suit.
I'm telling you,
so
it's a beautiful suit.
But
we got Ron.
Your move, Ron. Your move.
I don't know what to say after that.
Look,
see, Ron, what you want to do, Ron, is you want to put some words and make it into a sentence. You're a smart man, Ron. You can do it. I believe you, Ron.
But you made a lot of good points. Look, Davis. I read you on everything.
I think this year, I really believe that the Super Bowl is going to be open for a lot of teams. Right. I don't think like what I saw from hold on, let me get to Christie's point too. The only need is wallet shoes because those jokers can't get past their pockets to provide. Dang, Christy.
Listen, hey,
Christy, you need to be on our show.
Christy, all I gotta say is that listen, Bill's got deep pockets.
Yeah,
he made a lot. He made a lot of money. Did
you hear what he's done? Did you hear what he did? He's banned the
Patriot. I'm like,
the Patriots scouts from his facility.
I'm like, why the hell would they be down at Chapel Hill? You got your cheek slapped by TCU, and you're worried about the Patriots? Like my guy, and you beat. Oh, we beat Charlotte. Yeah, 20-3. Like Bill.
I mean, talk to me if you beat a team 69-3, like Oregon beat OKC.
Like Bill. Like, listen, my guy, you're a Hall of Fame coach. You're the greatest coach in NFL history. Live your life, but understand when you think she's reaching for something else, make sure your wallet is a little bit closer to that. That's all I'm saying. Like, don't keep cash on you. Like, don't be like the Jetsons. Don't be like, listen, Bill got them long pockets. Hey, listen, Bill gets them overalls. He wears overalls. That's why he get them long pockets. Like, if Bill Belichick, why do you think he wear them hoodies? Like, listen, hoodies got deep pockets in it.
Chris,
like Christy's on to something.
She's talking like this.
Christy, you're joining the show. I don't want to hear another word. You're coming on the show.
Yeah, Christy, you joined the show because listen, Lone Packers matter. Listen, listen. Hey, long Packers, you can switch a couple of words around, and it can mean long something else too. Matter in 2025 as well.
Man.
Like, we gotta wait a minute.
Listen, we've had our movements in this country, and I'm just saying, I can see that on a T-shirt. You sell those shirts in Chapel. You sell them shirts in Chapel Hill. Listen, UNC's going to a bowl game. I don't care if they're 4-7. They're getting a bowl game invite.
Yeah, they're going to get a bowl game. They got to have that. They got to have Jordan out there. You know I'm at work. You're the one that's chiming in, hon. We got to have you though on the team. We're going to have to
listen. Christy gets it. Christy, listen. Long pockets.
Yeah, long pockets.
And Buck Flair jumping in with long Packers matter. We know what you mean, Buck Flair. We know what you mean. It's okay. We have to clean up the show because somebody on the show is uncomfortable when we say the name of something, which also the name of a bird, by the way. So we're not saying anything out of pocket.
Majestic bird. A majestic bird.
Like you take away the first 3 letters of it, it's also the name of an animal.
Yes.
And some people get really offended by that, and I don't understand. To me, I think
they get bashful.
Yeah, listen, he's one of the 7 dwarves. So, but yeah, I think it's not bashful. I think he's ashamed. That might be that's a new name for. Are you ashamed of us, Ron?
Ron, you were live?
Ron, you all right?
I just see his hat just shaking side to side.
We got Ron Thomas shaking his head, folks. It is 5:25. It's 5:25 in the evening on your late night drive. We'll be right back with the music of Billy Ocean and the Contours.
Get out of my place. Get into my car.
And we're back with Ron Smooth Operator Thomas. Come in and he's gonna come in and he's gonna say some words and that is the CLR. Listen, we clean up things and some things we don't.
Let me say this.
You to bring the sponge.
Let me say
Ron,
this.
Buck said at BK, have it your way.
Your way.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Ron Thomas. You want something that fulfills your mouth? Get this Whopper. and if that's not enough, you can get a double Whopper.
I like to get the big Bacon King myself.
Yeah, let me get that double bacon. Can I get that with cheese, please? I'm trying to eat healthy. So can I get that with cheese as well?
Oh, I want a Coke Zero. I'm trying to watch my weight.
No, damn all of that. Just give me the Dr. Pepper. I'm not trying to hide my facts. No, just I'll buy a diet soda later. Oh, at the convenience store. But just you put that.
Although Diet Dr. Pepper is really good, though. I must admit.
Yeah. You know what? I tell people it's one of those sodas where it's not that far from the original. Like between like Diet Pepsi and Pepsi, you can taste the difference. Diet Dr. Pepper and regular Dr. Pepper, you can't taste the difference.
What?
If you switch labels, yeah. Oh wait, Ron, where you going? Ron, are you getting that Whopper, Ron?
Yeah.
You sneaking out? Hey, Ron. Hey.
You don't have to have the cock, but if you had Paramount, you could get 25% off on your Burger King orders, or you can also get a free Whopper, like Buck Flair talked about.
Hey, Buck Flair looking out for you, man. He know about that Whopper. He's like you ain't about that, but no, you about the BK.
Yep.
You said I want a Whopper, and he knew.
You could have it your way right away.
And you can have a Whopper, then you go home and watch the cock and catch up on all the shows that's on the cock. Oh, right.
Oh my God!
Ross and deuces.
He said, "Love y'all, but fuck y'all." We went from football to sex to food. Sounds like a typical Sunday.
I don't know. Did we? Yeah. Listen, hey. Listen. If the Falcons won that game, we probably we were talking about
Yeah,
but you know what?
It'd probably be the same analogy.
Yeah. Listen, dirty bird. Like, listen. Listen, Ron's a dirty bird and getting that, and he want to get that Whopper. So that's okay.
You know what? He probably is going to get that Whopper. Let's not judge.
Listen. Extra pickles ain't the worst thing either. Like don't make sure them pickles are. Make sure we ran them off. It's like, man, how do we get Ron Thomas off the show? I think I got something. I think I got a script that's gonna work. It's gonna make sense.
April, please message us. Make sure Ron's okay.
Yeah,
just gotta check on him for us, please.
Listen, make sure he don't drink that E&J with that Whopper. It's dangerous mix.
Oh my
E&J
God.
ain't cheap.
That's a first.
Ron said this, you mean like the liquor, Christy? Absolutely. Like the other Triple. I don't know what you're talking about. No, you mean the Vin Diesel movie? We haven't talked about Triple.
Oh man, no. Now look, there's the Vin Diesel movie, which was good, but then there was the Ice Cube movie that.
Yeah.
you really had to squint to actually kind of try to understand that one.
Yeah, hey, let's do widescreen. How about not? And let's make it where my eyes can see.
And you're just going, yeah, no, you could have just done a totally separate movie. Why are we doing this?
Yeah. Ron said this is too. Yeah, Ron said this is too full of liquor. Absolutely, I agree, Christy.
Yeah,
too like that moonshine and whiskey. That's all I'm seeing Triple X on bottles for.
I mean,
I don't know about the other stuff. Like, I don't know what
if
you're
you see
talking about.
Triple X on a bottle, guess what? Pass it.
Yeah, I can see the moon. Hey, that's all right.
Look, if you drink some fresh mountain water, trust me, if you don't go blind, at least you know you're going to have a good time. So,
and that's your PSA when you want to go all show long.
Oh my God, I wish we had freaking Ron in here, man. That shit was funny. He just dead.
It'd be great. We should change the picture. The one that Craig did, that should be the new promo picture for the blue. Me riding the.
Eventually, when I can get everything fixed up and I'm going to be able to put those pictures because, oh my God, the cock picture is hilarious. Because you look so, it's like, dun, 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 dun.
Hey,
I'm plus Black the cock is precious.
Yeah. 5 receptions. Hey, I'm just saying, I brought a little luck.
Hey, I thought he had 7 catches.
I probably dozed. Yeah. He probably did. I knew he had 5. I probably was turning it, and then
yeah, because he targeted 8 times and got the ball 7. So
yeah,
but
and listen, look, and that math is sponsored to you by Blue Chew, because when you want to go all show long, you got to get the math. When you need the stamina to go all show long, when 1 + 1, it may not equal 2, so you're trying to get it to be that 1.
Sure, you're right.
Blue Chew. So and for Chrissy's point, like, listen, we don't sell alcohol on the show.
No, we don't.
But I mean, I'm just saying, Dr. Pepper, you got first dibs. If not, we'll look for other sponsors.
We'll take liquor, Tito's, vodka, Henny. I'll take some rum. I'm not picky. I'll support your product. I will support your hard work. If it's a moonshine guy in the backyard, bring it on in. Let's try this.
Let's get it done. Yeah.
We are opportunists.
So
so we're about to wrap up. Make sure y'all join us on Wednesday. We're going to be having a fun show. Friday Night SmackDown was a fun show, even though SmackDown had a few things of their own in it. But we were all entertained by John Cena and AJ Lee, Becky Lynch, and CM Punk in Chicago. So, and of course, Seth Rollins. He played his role well. But we'll definitely have some thoughts on that. Monday Night Raw coming up. We're going to get in some larger talks also. We're going to talk about some of the creative issues, I think, that's been going on that I think we haven't really been able to dive into. So I'm looking forward to Raw, but I'm also, part of me is going, kind of want to see this game too. So it may be a 2-screen night where I'm watching one show and watching another thing. So, but yeah, man, we'll talk about that. The Bears versus the Vikings tomorrow or tonight. So definitely check it out. Ben Johnson's debut as the head coach. I'm kind of interested in that. I want to see how and then we're going to see that new quarterback, and apparently he likes face paint. It's like an alter ego. I don't really know. Look, somebody said it perfectly. I want my quarterback to be serious. I don't want him to be stupid. Just don't get goofy. Don't get Jameis Winston goofy. If you can stay away from the Jameis Winston goofy, we can talk as a quarterback. And if you're wondering, Gardner Minshew is perfectly fine because that I just like the stash, and he just looks like a crazy man. So I'm still loving this. This was awesome. That was my. If you need help in the bedroom to get your Bluetooth,
get that chew Bluetooth.
Get the soul and the Bluetooth.
All it takes is one, but Bill, you probably need to
Pop, pop. Especially for
drink it
Uncle Bill.
that Gatorade.
Or Metamucil, especially for Bill Belichick.
And make sure it's the cherry flavor. Yeah. Blue Chew. Oh, yeah.
Ooh, show you right. So, all right, folks, we're going to head out. We're going to wrap it up. Like I said, check us out Wednesday at 3 o'clock. Me and Ladarius are going to be talking some wrestling and going over Monday Night Raw as well as, SmackDown. And Ladarius, isn't there like a AAA thing going on or NXT thing going on?
I think it's like, isn't it Friday or something?
Yeah. We're gonna have we'll talk about it because we may have to move our show around just to be able to watch that, and then we'll do our Friday preview show. Maybe invite Christy Lewis over so she can speak her mind on some things too, because she's been really cool about talking about Falcons. So she actually, man, she hits a lot of the topics. She saw me on the dang chat. I thought I was gonna lose my mind when Scott Kennedy said that 15th round. I'm like, what? Ladarius, you sound like you had some knowledge of the cherry flavored chews.
Well, let me tell you something. As I'm just not the sponsor. I'm also its president. So Chrissy, I have to try the product to make sure it's legitimate. I don't put my face on anything unless I try it.
Hold on. I mean, look at the purple suit.
Like, listen, you think I'd show up in that suit and not try it out? Like that's not a suit of a sucker. That's a suit of a man who understands business.
Exactly.
So
businessman, Christy.
Business. It's all about the business, Christy. Christy gets it. Oh, also, I'd love to be. I think she still does the women's sport.
Yes, she does. You do, right, Christy? NXT World Collide. Yep. Okay, that's in Las Vegas.
When you need NXT World Collide to go all show, no.
You have a picture of Mr. Iguana on it.
Yeah. What's that in his hand? It's his iguana. What do you think was in his hand?
Mr. Iguana.
Man, I thought it was just NXT World Collide coming to your town.
Man, we are slap stupid at this point.
And that's the ending quote. I don't put my face on just any. Exactly. You got to be careful where you put your face, man.
Yeah. You don't want to
you put your face on random things. Listen, you put your face down in some other places. Listen, some people may not like that.
Yeah.
I might lose this beard. Like, oh my God, why is he barefaced? Man.
Yeah, my son told me he don't ever want to see me barefaced. So, I kind of have to keep
So Christy, it's a lesson for everyone. Like, don't put your face on just anything. First of all, make sure it's okay to put your face on something.
There we go.
Tuesday night. Okay, there we go. Send me I would love to. I'll watch it. I love to be a part of it. Like I say, I write for Beyond Women's Sports. I know the WNBA playoffs is, you're fighting for the final seed. So yeah, I'd love to talk about all of that, and then well, Christy, you know the resume. I'm gonna put listen, that suit I wore, that's the suit I wear to all my interviews.
Right there. So slimming too. It's awesome. It looks great on you. Makes you feel like a different person, doesn't it?
I mean, it really does. Because when you need the stamina to go all show, Water Slug Gary's way better. Listen, we're talking about sucking. Come on, John. This is a family show.
Yeah, man. I mean, we don't have the membership in Peacock, for God's sakes.
Listen. Just like Christy said, I don't put my face on just anything. Okay. So, I'll bring it for you, Christy. I'll bring it for you.
If he brings that suit, I need to get the orange Dumb and Dumber suit, and I'll wear that.
Because listen, I just don't put my face. I just don't put myself in anything as well. I always know where I'm putting my stuff in at all times. It's always important.
Exactly.
The stamina to go all show. Hey, Christy, it takes a village, and sometimes that village is the blue chip.
I mean, look.
Or in my case, also comes in cherry flavor. So
yes, and we, those cherry flavors would be a top hit for certain people.
like them cherries just pop in your mouth, like popping that cherry. It's oh my god, it's a delicious feeling. So
goddamn, you got me. Oh
So-
damn! Oh, that was a good one.
oh, we gotta wrap the show. I do the outro
Yeah.
music.
All right, so Wednesday, 3:00. Make sure you see me and
The
Ladarius. We'll have the show ready.
CLR review show. You're supposed to be talking. I'm doing the outro.
I know, but I was
gotta be.
you know me. I'm Puerto Rican.
Oh.
Man. I gotta enjoy the music. All right. Anyway.
Oh, okay. All right, Luis Fonsi. I forgot. Despacito. All right.
Oh,
Whatever.
Anyway, so
the CLR review show. And here's your host. It's Sabado. He got the CLR review show. Yeah, hey, listen, John. Ain't nothing wrong with my medulla oblongata.
my God.
There you go.
The water sucks. It really, really sucks. The water sucks. All right. So, yeah.
El agua, not good for you. CLR review show.
So, yes. So, this Wednesday, we're going to be doing a show. And then we'll get with y'all about Friday because we will do a preview show. But because it's going to have Worlds Collide, I know me and Ladarius like to watch it. So, we're going to probably watch that. And then we'll schedule the... Yeah, because look, you know, man, look, if we could, I'm hoping we get to see Omos versus Microman again. I really need to see that match now.
Sometimes people like to watch and people like to get involved. It's okay. Yeah. So remember that, because remember, like Christy said, that I said,
yes,
you listen. It applies to all of you. Don't put your face on just anything.
Yeah, don't.
Listen, you might end up in the ER or end up on social media for the wrong reasons.
Yep.
So. Remember cherry flavor because it'll pop in your mouth. So remember that. Pop the cherry in your mouth is going to be delicious.
God damn. Whoa! Chocolate cherry. That's the next flavor they're working on. All right. Well, y'all, thank you for coming back to the part 2 of our Madness show. We ran Ron off. We'll try to bring him back Friday. Hopefully we can fish him back.
Where has all the Ron Thomas gone?
Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego?
Ron said, I left around the world from Atlanta.
I traveled around the world to listen to
the and all I gotta see is these big okay, Yeah.
All right, guys, we're out. Love y'all. Thanks for the likes.
All right, you guys be safe. Be real, be you, and be blessed, guys.
Exactly. We'll see you on another time. C-Dub out.
And thank you, Christy.
Yes, Christy. We got you.
It's the C.